What's up, y'all? Today we're kind of doing something a little different on YouTube than our norm. We're doing a bunch of, I guess, reviews, kind of like our thoughts, opinions of trucks that people have sent to us. I put a little feeler thing out on Instagram for people to send me a picture and some details on their truck. First 10 people, I would make a YouTube video about it and kind of give them our opinions and things we like, I guess what we don't like. No hard feelings here, you know what I mean? Like, I may say something that you don't agree with. I'm not trying to make enemies with it. I'm just trying to make a fun, different YouTube video, basically. But I actually have 12 people instead of 10. I had a couple people hit me up asking me if they were too late for it, and I said, just go ahead and send it to me, whatever. So we actually have 12 people. I'll pop up a picture of each truck and kind of what it looks like. And they sent me, some of them sent me some details about their trucks. So I'll kind of read what I have. But other than that, then we'll just kind of tell you what we see and what we like about them, and maybe some things we'd change about them. But first guy is going to be T-Spoolin67 on Instagram. I'll have their Instagrams linked below as well. He's got a 2013 Platy, Ford Platy. Says an 8-inch BDS lift. Axles, everything's powder coated, cowl hood, twin turbos, 2616s on 38s, fully paint matched. And I see this truck all the time. He goes to a lot of shows with us, and I love this truck. It's well put together. It's not over the top. He drives it, but all in all, it's a decent truck. I think I might do a little more color matching on it if it was mine personally. Probably the grill. That front, it's a lot of chrome to me, but other than that, it's still a killer truck. But really, I can't say anything negative about it because it's a really good build. And the kid, I think he's like 19 or 20. He's young. But yeah, he's got a killer truck. We see him all the time at multiple shows we go to. So yeah, I guess, what do you think about it?
I like the truck a lot. It's well put together. There's a lot of detail. The only thing I don't like about it is the door handles, which I get it. It ties in with like the grill. But but my favorite thing is the cowl hood. I have a thing for cowl hoods.
No, that's pretty. I love this truck.
Yeah,
it's a good truck
for sure. I would definitely drive it.
Drive it? No, yeah, I definitely drive it too. Not a big Ford guy, but I definitely drive it. I like that body. That's like one of my favorite body styles of Fords. I guess if we're gonna rate it, if people want us to rate it, I'd definitely rate it probably an 8 or a 9 out of 10. I really like the thing.
For sure.
I would lean more towards a 9 on it. Like, there's not much I would change to it. Maybe put bigger wheels on it, put some 30s or something. But no, it's killer. He did good with it, man. But we're gonna move on to the next one. I don't want to make it too long of a video, but yeah, our next person is maybe underscore maybe not. Let me find. He's got a 2016 Ram 2500. He said it's just leveled on 2414 American Force Morse. Built trans, fast fuel, 150% injectors, fleece head, S467, 72 turbo. And it's pretty sweet. I want something like this to be a tow pig. It's nothing crazy. It's, you can definitely tell he probably daily drives it or drives a lot more than most of us. But it's definitely clean. It's taken care of. It's not beat up. I'd say his is more like practical. A lot easier to drive around town, or maybe go through a drive-through. But yeah, it's super clean, decently like lit up at night too. You got quite a bit of rock lights on it. But all in all, it's a pretty slick 4th gen.
It's got some forces on it.
Yeah. But he sent that to me. I definitely love the truck. I wish there was a little more details to it, like, headlights, taillights maybe. I think that'd probably be the first thing I did to it. Kind of take away the ambers in the headlights, because I think that's kind of like an eyesore when you're looking at it. When it's all lit up, you see the amber versus all the white LEDs. But other than that, for what it is, and not being crazy over the top, it's a super clean truck. I definitely would drive this or haul with this, my other truck. But yeah, it's a killer truck.
Yeah, for sure. I like the black. I'm a sucker for black.
I don't like cleaning it.
I know, and you can see all the scratches in it, but I love black. But yeah, like what he said, if you add maybe a little bit of powder coat underneath, it'd look really good.
I didn't say that, but yeah, I agree.
Okay. It's a long bed.
If I had to rate it though, I'd probably rate it like a 7 out of 10. One reason I say is like I wish there was a little bit more done to it, but I don't know what his budget looks like. I don't know what his purpose of it. He may actually use his truck. By the looks of it, it looks like it's probably driven. But super clean truck.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I don't think I've ever ran into him before, so never seen it in person. I don't think. I may have, I may not, but I like it from the Instagram photos. It looks really well and definitely put together well. I like it a lot.
For sure. The name's Bird.
He lives, I think, just a couple hours from us, actually, south. But he has a 2016 limited 2500 Mega. It's on a 5-inch lift, 24-inch concave American Force Dracos on 2-inch spacers. Trying to get thick, I guess. Built 68 RFE with dual converter, 5-blade, 366, FFS 4-link, converted, and then he's got FFS Heim joint steering and aqua clear prismatic powders, and I love the powder color he went with this thing. All in all, I think this is probably one of my favorite 4th gens for sure. He's pretty popular too. A lot of people know him. He's went through some shitty times with that truck. He was able to make it to Michigan though, so that was cool to see him back out there. But all in all, this truck is pretty spot on. Like I don't think there's much I would change with it. I like the little customizations he's done to it with like his badgings and everything like that. It's pretty cool. It's different, it's not the same thing. I don't know if there was one thing I would probably change on it. I'm not a big badge guy. I'd probably rip the badges off. But other than that, it's pretty dope. I like the 5th gen tails too, so I might put those in. But all in all, this truck, it definitely fucks. I like it a lot. And glad to see it's back in one piece. I don't know, what do you think of it?
It's a good looking truck. It's super clean. The Mega Cab Life, can't go wrong with that. Mega Cab Life is the best. I love the aqua. like that color a lot. If there was one thing I would change, he said like the tail lights. Definitely debadging. I swear by debadging, it like changes the look of everything. But hey, you know, everyone has their own thing and what they like. But other than that, I think it's a really dope truck for sure. Looks really good. Super clean.
It's not 50 Shades of Gray either.
No.
It's one color again. But, I don't know. If I had to rate it, it definitely.
I say a 9.
It'd be a 9 or a 10 for sure. There ain't much wrong with that truck. I love that truck a lot. Good dude too. You know what I mean? He's not a douchebag like most people, I feel like, anymore. He still talks to you like any average Joe. So, but yeah, that truck, it's a very well put together truck, and I will stand behind that one for sure. With that being said, the next one is 04 Swanee. Oh, I got a picture on here, so let me look. He's got a 2011 Colorado cranked keys 33 1250 15s with a 15x10 wheel. eBay clears for now. Soon to get full two-tone silver paint match and hopefully some welds, or find some 16-inch Silverado stocks on 35s with a 3-inch lift. So he's got current things, and he also has kind of what he wants to do. Yeah, so 2011 Colorado. What's it look like? It's like a burgundy. Got some white BFGs on it. All in all, looks like a pretty solid, clean truck. Thank God it ain't got rust. Because most of these things I see, like, especially come through like work, they're just rusted bad. I don't know what it is with these Colorados and newer Chevys, I guess. They look rust, but all in all, I definitely dig it. I'm not a big small truck guy. Never really have been. Not a big mini guy. But, you know, to each their own, you know. It's what he likes. But yeah, I like the truck. I think I would more use it for like daily use purposes. For one, I wouldn't have a use for a smaller truck like that really, other than to daily drive. I like the bigger style trucks for sure. But you know, I don't think it's a bad looking truck at all. It's just not usually my cup of tea. But he definitely takes care of it. You can see that. It's he's got tons of plans with it already, it seems like. You know, and I don't know, he might be a younger kid too. He might be a guy that just doesn't all about the flash. He might actually use his truck. You know what I mean? You never know what you can turn these. I've seen some of these things look badass, like slammed ones, lifted ones, you know. You can do pretty much anything to anything you want. It's just how deep are your pockets to do it, because it takes a shitload of money to do crazy stuff. I'd probably, if it was mine, I would definitely probably color match it. There's a lot of chrome going on in the front, you know, but I can't hate on the chrome too much, because my Silverado's the same way. I like the chrome look on the face of them, so it doesn't look terrible. But you know, if I didn't daily my truck and actually showed it a little bit more, I probably could color match it, but it gets dailied, so. And this thing, you know, you throw some color match on it, throw a nice set of, you know, heads and taillights in there, you know, color match some of those, and, you know, maybe put some even forged wheels or some dished wheels versus the off-road look. I think it would be more fitting for me, but, you know, some people like more tire than they do wheel. You know, I like more wheel than I do tire, apparently, so. But, no, clean build, you know, I like it. It's a good looking truck for sure. But if I had to rate it, you know, I'd probably rate it, you know, like a 5 or a 6, just because it's not something I see myself driving, you know. But it's not an ugly truck. It's not a shitty truck. It's nothing like that. It's just it's a smaller truck, and I'm more into the full size rigs. But like I said, I've seen a handful of these things look good. You know, and this one looks good. It has a lot of potential. It just needs a little other things, in my opinion. But you know, I don't know how long he's had it. He might have just got it. But remember, my opinion doesn't matter. You know, and I'm just doing this for, you know, the videos and doing something a little different on my YouTube channel. So, what do you give her?
You go to the 5 or 6. Super clean truck.
Why you always gotta agree with me?
Do you want me to go first next time?
Yeah.
Okay, I will. Super clean truck. A lot like he said. We are more into like the bigger trucks, but hey, if you like the smaller trucks and it makes you happy, then go with it. So many people out there want to try to please everyone else, but as long as it makes you happy, like, it doesn't matter what other people think. On here, you said that you're gonna do the two-tone silver paint match and some more upgrades. Once you do that, I'm sure it'll look amazing. Honestly, it's super clean for sure. I give it a 5 or 6.
Killer dude. Next guy, he's got an air ride Luma Duty, pretty slick. His name is MT. I think there's 2 underscores in his name, and so it's MT __ Williams. It may just be 1, but I think it's 2. So it's 2018 F250 Platinum. It's got I'm guessing it goes all the way down to a -2 on the lift, all the way up to an 8-inch. It's got a Flight Fab air ride system on it. This truck, I saw it at Michiana just about a month ago. Maybe not even a month ago, a couple weeks ago. But it's clean. I love this truck. It looks good. 2616s, JTX. Doesn't say what wheel it is. 35 1550 Fury MTs. The lift kit is powder coated Illusion Red. It was all aired out, lean and hard at Michiana. I like that truck a lot. If it was mine though, the one thing that would have to happen, have to color match it more. Other than that, pretty dope truck. It's got lots of potential for sure. It looks good already. But I think if you could do some more color matching to it, and you know, but it still fits because there's chrome on the wheels, chrome all around this thing, so it's still fitting. It doesn't look like that, but I think that thing being murdered out on pretty much chrome wheels and then the red underbody, I think it would look killer. But my opinion, not yours. You know, you do whatever you want with it. I may see you in Smoky Mountain. We might be in a booth together. I don't know. Still trying to figure out the details from Andy on that. I have no idea. But it's super clean build, dude. What do you think about it?
It is super clean. I'm looking at this video like over and over. I'm a sucker for black. I love black. I don't know why. And I love this body style. If I had to get a truck, it would probably be this body style. The Illusion Red, it's pretty dope.
Pops.
It pops, yeah, for sure. Honestly, there's nothing I don't like about it. I would drive it the way it sits right now. And I'm gonna do my rating first because he thinks I'm copying him. I'm probably gonna give it a 9, honestly.
Cheater.
No.
Nah, I was gonna give you a 9 too. Not saying
No, he wasn't. He was copying me.
No, I was gonna give you a 9 too. The only thing that holds it back from a 10 is I think it needs color matched. But you know, other than that,
the only thing that holds me back from it being a 10, wish it was lifted a little bit more.
it's an 8-inch lift.
Is it really?
Yeah. You not listen to what I read?
Oh yeah, you did say that. But pictures don't do it justice.
No, that's one thing you have to keep in mind in Instagram, dude. Like, videos and pictures do not do our trucks justice at all. Anyone's truck out there, it doesn't. You have to see it in person.
Yeah.
Because like, especially lift wise, like you get up to a truck and it's like way bigger than it looks like it does on Instagram. But this truck is a lot bigger than it looks. It looks small almost in videos. And my people say the same thing with my truck. Like it's way bigger in person. I'm like, yeah, it's what she said, right? You know? No, I wish. But anyways, I'll see you at Smokey. Clean truck. Can't wait to see it, dude. But that being said, next one, it's gonna be Dalton Priest. He's got a 2008 Silverado 2500 HD. It's on a 6-inch lift and 20x12 TIS sprockets on 33s. And the only ad he says on here is it's got bigger injectors. From the little picture I see on the screen, it blows black smoke, it looks like. That's cool. Looks like a pretty, and don't take this the wrong way, it looks pretty simply built. It's got some rock lights, it looks like, under there. I'd say the one thing that catches my eye that I don't like as much is the big chrome bumper and the chrome grill and everything. With the solid black truck, I think it would look, once again, color matched. I think it would look really well, but it can't be like everybody else. I get it, you know. Some people don't want to do that. Either way, it still looks good. But I can't really see any of the wheel pictures or anything. But TIS, you know, they're constantly growing in wheels. I like TIS wheels. The only thing I hate about them is the stupid lips. They have all the lettering on them. I'm not a huge fan of that. I can't tell if your wheels have that. But other than that, I really like the truck. I think paint matching would be the move for me if I owned it, and maybe a little bit wider. 20 by 12s nowadays, I feel like are super small nowadays. You know, it's still a big, like from a factory wheel, it's quite a bit of an offset. So look, it looks killer. It's got the stance. It just, I wish it had a little more stance, in my opinion. You know, maybe a 14 wide, but it looks good. You know, you may still have lots of plans with it. I'm sure you do. But killer truck. If I had to rate it, I would probably rate it a 6. I love Chevys. I've always liked Chevys. My first truck was a Chevy. I still have it. And it's been nothing but good to me and reliable. I've never had a Duramax or anything like that, but it's definitely one of my soft-spotted trucks. I like Chevys. And killer build. I think it could use a little bit of work, in my opinion. You know, a little spice it up for me, but keep it up. It looks good.
Yeah, I like it a lot, actually. Our OG build, it kind of reminds me of it. We started off on 20 by 12s and
yep,
just gradually
TISs too.
Yeah,
20 by 12 TISs,
and they were black. And then I curbed him in the Taco Bell parking lot, and I called him crying. And I never curbed a wheel since. Thank God.
Wow. We just bought 22 by 14s after that.
Yeah.
Then we got bored with it, and we bought spacers. We got bored with that. And then we bought our first forged set of wheels, some 2414 Hostiles, and put them on our truck. And that was probably my favorite look on our truck.
Yeah, for sure.
But
yeah,
what did you rate it?
Well, he already said a 6, but I'm gonna have to go with a 6. I do like it. 6, 7. 6 or 7 for sure. I see you have some rock lights. The picture is so small I can't really see it.
There's not a lot. And your account is private, so
Yeah.
I can't see it. So.
And it blows black smoke. You got that going for you for sure.
It says on your thing you're 19. So for 19 to have a truck like that, I wish I could own something like that at 19.
For sure, 100%.
Doing good. Keep it up. But next dude is going to be Mr. Garrett Sanders. Underscore Garrett.Sanders. He just got his truck done, if I remember right. He was telling me about it. Sent me a list of stuff. He was at Starved Rock. I don't think I talked to him though. He said he was at Starved Rock, but I don't know. He may have talked to me. I don't know people's faces. I know their trucks. I don't know their faces. So if you come up to me and you say something, I might know your Instagram name. If you say that, then that's the easiest way for me to remember. It's like, oh yeah, I know. Thing out low.
Hey, is this the guy that came up to us last night?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Who's that guy?
That guy.
He's tagged to Garrett Sanders. I don't know. So he's got, well, it doesn't say the year, I don't think. Does it say the year on his Instagram?
It says 17 F250.
17 F250. Holy, he's 19 too.
That's insane.
Damn. I don't know what y'all motherfuckers do, but 19 owning trucks like this, like. All right, so 19 years old. That's insane. And you own a 17 F250. It's got a 10-inch lift. It doesn't tell me what kind of lift it is. It says 28/16, so he knows what's up. He likes being wide too. Said he literally just got the lift put on 2 weeks ago. Oh, it's a ready lift. Okay. Morimoto headlights, and he's got powder coated under. Can't really see the color of the powder.
No.
Got some rock light and some light up badges, he says. Watching a video right now. Oh, short clip. Not too crazy. I can't really see. Still powder. Looks like it may be like silverish powder underneath. Can't tell. He's got those fancy like Instagram tags in the wheel well too. But dude, this thing's killer. Especially being 19, dude. I think that's the most unbelievable thing to me. It's like, dude, like at 19, I drove a 2006 Chevy Cobalt SS. I think is what I was driving at 19. I thought I was the coolest kid ever because it was supercharged.
Mm-hmm.
This man is driving a 2018 or 2017 F250 on a 10-inch lift, 2016s. The wheels cost more than my car back in the day. So, just an idea of a reference right there for you. But I don't know what you're doing. 19 years old. That's awesome, dude. But all in all, the truck is it's beautiful. I'd probably do some more color matching on the grills. Maybe kind of tie it in. Morimoto headlights. I can't tell if they're paint matched in pictures or anything like that, but maybe paint match some of that, or maybe put like some accent colors to go to with your powder. That's probably what I would do. But it's super clean. It's nothing too crazy there. It looks definitely drivable too. What wheels are on it? Forces. Got some American Forces. But yeah, if I had to rate this thing, 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing that holds it back is some paint match, man. I don't know. I paint match the world. That's just how I feel anymore. It looks anything. If you paint match it and you put some wheels and some window tint on something, I don't care anything else. It looks stupid difference. It looks super good to me.
Yeah, for sure. I like the body style. My favorite. And I like it's got 28/16s. I'm not afraid to go big. If you ain't rubbing, you ain't tugging. I'm sure you rub a little bit. Probably in the front.
On a 10, probably. Yeah. That valence looks like it hits your valence.
But no, super clean truck. Super clean. I like the taillights.
It looks like some aftermarket taillights too. I don't know if those are Morimoto or not. You just said headlights, so I don't know if that's what they are or not.
Those Gen 1.
Big big obnoxious hitch, you know.
Yeah, no, super clean. I like it. I would definitely rate it a. He already said a 9, so I'm gonna go with an 8. But I like it. I like it a lot. Super clean, for sure. I'd drive it.
Super clean truck. Once again, 19 years old, dude. You can't ask much more than that. That's crazy. But next dude, his name's Forged_Cam, and I talked to this dude actually quite a bit. He's a good buddy of ours. He comes in town for shows here. He'll stay with us even. So he's got a. Does he have the year in that
16
thing?
Silverado.
16 Silverado 1500. I've known him since pretty much when I started doing my Silverado. I didn't really start hanging out with him or talking to him a whole lot in person until like a couple years ago. I met him at Michiana 2 years ago, I think. He's got a 16, right? 16 Silverado 1500. It's on a 6-inch rough country. He's got 20 NG lighting rock lights. The powder underneath is Illusion Copper. 2414 American Force Morphs. Custom cap King floaters. Custom LED switchback door handles. That's about it, from what I can see. Killer truck. It, makes my Silverado look like shit. But I wish he'd buy my 2416 to put on it. I think it needs a little bit more, a little wider. But looks good all in all. I really want you to do some headlights and get rid of those ambers out of it. And maybe do some color matching on some of the plastics. But other than that, it looks killer, dude. But if I was to rate his Silverado or Silverado, whatever you want to call him, I'd probably do an 8 out of 10. Reason being, because I'd like to see it a little wider. It's just me, and I would like to get you to get rid of those damn ambers in the fucking front of that thing. But still, super clean truck. I love it. What are you rating her?
I really like this truck. When I saw it sitting at my house, I was like, damn, like that's what the Silverado could look like. But we just didn't put a whole lot into it. This build is definitely killer. I like it. I like the switchbacks. I like the tail lights.
Switchback door handles, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. And it does have bed speakers. I like that about it. You know what they're called? Bed speakers.
Oh yeah, he does have bed speakers.
Yeah. They sound good too. I'm a big fan of the hitch.
The cover, it's his Instagram tag.
Yeah, he has like his Instagram.
Show the camera.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I have a thing for those. I'm gonna rate it a 9. Because the Silverado was the first truck I drove, and it just makes me look at it like, damn. So for sure, a 9. I like it a lot. Super clean.
All right, moving on. Next one, Kevin_Guts14. Got to find it.
It's a new body style.
Oh, talk about Silverados. Here we go.
That's hot.
2023 Chevy Silverado 1500 High Country Duramax. Oh, it's Duramax. That's pretty cool. But it's got a 6.5 inch Max Track lift. Me personally, I've never heard of that lift. I don't know. But 24x12s, Axe Atlases, 35, 1250, 24 Nitto Recon grapplers. Got a good tire at least, for sure. But Looks like it's got subs on it, and like 4, maybe 10-inch subs, maybe 8s on the back wall of this thing. It's pretty wicked. And you didn't tell me that in your description. So, definitely super. It's brand new too. It's 23. Just say your age. Are you like 12 too? Oh, you're. No. It's 23 on country, my bad. Solid truck. Definitely a daily drivable truck as well. If I was to give this thing a rating, probably give it a 7 out of 10. Only reason I say that is I'm not a huge fan of the newer 1500 body styles. The rest of the truck looks good, but the front end is just, it's a little goofy for me. But they still look good. Like, by any means, like, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just they look a little misplaced in the front end. But killer build. Like to see, maybe you get a little wider with it one day, but it's a good build. Are the steps down too? I'd probably rip the step sides off too. I don't like the step sides. Unless they come down automatically. I like how they hide away. When they're permanently down, I'm not a big fan of it. But
still super clean though.
7 out of 10 for me. I don't know about her, so.
I like the brushed wheels.
Are they brushed?
Yeah, they look brushed.
They're either brushed or they're fucking dirty.
No, dude.
You better hope they're brushed.
No,
you just insulted this man.
No, they're brushed.
Maybe. No. They're axe wheels, right? Yeah, they're axe wheels.
They're brushed.
They look brushed. I'm gonna be honest. They look brushed in the video. So yeah, I give you props on that because I always thought about doing brushed, but I feel like if I do that, I have to take away all my chrome, and then I have to put brushed where the chrome was. It'd be cool and different. All right, what's your rating on it?
I'm gonna give it a probably a 6.
6?
Yeah.
What is your reason for a 6?
I'm not a fan of the front end. To me, it looks like an electric truck. You know how it has like the. But I like it. Don't get me wrong. I do like it, and I love the speakers you got going on. I like the fact that it's a high country. If I ever got like a Tahoe or anything, it'd definitely be a high country. And I would definitely go wider. Yeah, I curb 20 by 12s, but I want him to get 30s now. So,
That doesn't make any sense.
How does that not make sense? I'm saying
You're talking about width.
Yeah.
You want me to go 30s? My 30s ain't gonna change the width.
No, but they're bigger. Yeah, I would just definitely go wider.
Good?
Yep.
Looks good, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Next guy, the one and only Mr. Eric Boskill, I think. I don't know how you say your last name. I think it's your last name. I don't know. He's actually the guy that bought my 2616s off my Cummins, the Phoenixes that I had, KG1s. He bought them at Music City. That's kind of the reason why I didn't have my truck there. But we almost pulled off getting my 28s by then. Missed it by a day. So he came all the way from Canada. He's like 9 or 10 hours to Music City he drove. And picked up the wheels, slapped them on. He turned out to be a pretty cool kid.
Yeah, he's
and when I say kid, he's a fucking kid. He's like 18. He's young.
He was awesome though.
He's a funny dude, good dude. Likes to party. Definitely gotta watch that one. He might get himself in trouble one day. He's got a 04 3rd gen with a 6.7 Cummins swap and a G56. He sent me some pictures of the engine bay. It's super clean.
This thing sounds gnarly, by the way.
Sounds good, looks good. It looks really good now that it has 26s on it.
Mm-hmm.
I told him his list of details sounded boring. So he said it's studded big turbo stick, fire punk tunes. It's kind of cool, is what he said. Yeah, it's fucking cool, bud. I'll give you that. We got all kinds of pictures of this thing from Music City back when we were there. Yeah, he was giving us rides around in the back of it at Broadway and getting a little sideways. I was like, I don't know if I'd do that, bud. You ain't from here. They may not like you, but, you know, living life, I guess. But all in all, I love the truck. It looks really good. Cool kid. Killer truck. He does all his own stuff, too. Lives in Canada, though, so he needs to move down to the States. And I think he would enjoy it. But I definitely give his truck probably a 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I love single cabs. I can't own a single cab. I could, but I don't need one because it's not very practical for me. I got a kiddo, and I need the space for like when we go to trips when she packs the whole house. So the mega cab's kind of where we went with, but I would love to own a single cab. What do you think?
I love it. Those wheels made the truck, I swear.
He had some like 2414 American Forces before, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty rowdy truck. It was tons of fun riding in the back of it, for sure. He does like paint his fender liners. Is that what they're called?
Mm-hmm.
And they look fantastic.
Oh yeah, all the paintwork on this truck, everything. I mean, everything he did on this thing.
Yeah, super clean.
It's all done by him. He did everything he said.
It was definitely done right.
There he was lying. I don't know, but he didn't sound like he was lying.
All
in all, good dude.
Yeah.
Did you give your rating?
I'm gonna go with a 9.
Copier. Just a joke. All right, 9 out of 10. You got it. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Killer truck, bro. See ya probably at the next close show for you. I don't
Move
know.
to the States.
But next will be Trent.lifted on Instagram. Holy fuck, he sent me a loss. So 13 Cummins. It's got a 4-inch lift, super lift. It's got Fox shocks, Recon headlights, cab lights, LED Mercy 12-piece rock lights. Got some TIS 22x12s, 547s. No spacers. You don't like to party, I guess. No spacers. Damn. 35 1250 Ridge grapplers. MM3 tuning, fully deleted, S&B cold air intake, 5-inch stainless, turbo back exhaust, EAG grill, color matched front and rear bumpers, LED swapped fog lights, dual brand, touchscreen radio, full FFS steering with dual Fox stabilizers. You got quite a bit going on with it. It's white. I love white trucks. All in all, it's a first glance of it, it's a super clean truck, and it doesn't look beat up or anything like that. The first eyesore to me is the grill. I'm not a big fan of aftermarket grills at all, but that's just me. I know a lot of people love them. A lot of people run them because they get sponsors or whatever. But I think a factory grill would look better in my opinion. But other than that, you could do anything and everything with this truck still. Like it's not ridiculously wide or ridiculously tall or anything like that. It's definitely still drivable everywhere and whatnot. I just wish, there was some more color match to it and it was a little wider. But other than that, it's a stupid clean truck. It's got quite a bit of stuff done to it.
I like the headlights. Oh, halo looking.
Yeah, he's got like halo headlights.
Mm-hmm.
Those bring me back, honestly, like not dating it at all, but they remind me of like back in the day when I used to run halos in my cars.
Yeah, I've always liked halos. But yeah, super clean for sure. I like it. If I had to rate it, I'd probably give it a 6.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with her. I'd probably give it like a 6 or a 7. I'd like to see more paint match on it, and that's just my opinion again. It's got some obnoxious amber lights on it too that I'm not a big fan of. He's got everything else LED white, but it looks like the front turn signals are still amber. Super clean truck. I like it. It gives me more of a work truck vibe. I'm not saying that it's beat or anything like that, but like you could do anything with that truck still, and it's still clean and taken care of. But killer truck. Throw some wides on it. I like to see that, but still like it a lot. Good dude. Thanks for sending me your info and pictures of it too. But last but not least, it's actually a good buddy of ours. His name is Matt. The Instagram is forged_LML. When I say this thing is stupid clean, I mean it's stupid clean. It's got very, very low miles. It's got like 49,000 miles on it. It's a 2011 LML Denali 6.5-inch BDS lift, powdered white and purple. He's got Reaper track bars, tuned and deleted with 5-position switch boost, auto mirrors, paint matched whole front end, paint matched with clear headlight housings. All his paint work was done by Knockout Customs. I'm pretty sure everything was done by him. I know he did his headlights and stuff, but I'm pretty sure the front end got done by him too. He's got a cow hood on it, looks killer. 2414 specialty forged wheels on Nitto 420Vs, my favorite fucking tire. Added Recon cab lights, and he sent me a thing saying 100% legal window tint that is up to Indiana state law standards with a winky face. Now that thing's murdered the fuck out, so yeah, you get the sarcasm there. But this thing, it's hot. I'd love to own this truck. It's super well taken care of. He babies it. He has this and he has a motorcycle. He's always bathing one of the two. It's either his motorcycle or this thing. He's a good dude. Super clean truck. The only thing I think I might change on this truck is I'm not a huge fan of the chrome grille. I'm not also a huge fan of the trim along the door. I think it's Denali trim, so I'd probably debadge it. It'd probably be the first thing I did to it. And I'd also like to see this thing on like 26s. Maybe even a 2614. I like the 2414 look. I don't know, 2414s look so small now to me. But I think this thing on like 2614s or even 2616s, if you really want to party, Matt, would look hot.
Yeah, for sure.
But all in all, dude, like this truck, it's almost hard not to give it a 10. Like it's immaculate. I love this truck a lot, but I'd probably rate it a 9 just to be fair, because it's not exactly how I would drive it. If it was exactly how I drive it, it'd probably be a 10. I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's very, very, very few things I would change on this truck. Stupid clean.
It is super clean.
But what would you rate it?
I'm gonna go with a 9. I really like this truck. Every time I see it, I drool. Those tires, that is my favorite tire. I don't know how I feel about the Reaper track bars, but I like the purple. My favorite color. It is stupid clean though. I like the white powder coat. I think the white on white looks good. It has white and purple, but you get my gist. My drift.
Your drift?
My drift. Oh, and not to mention the window tint.
Murdered.
No face, no case.
Well, that's all the trucks that we have. 12 of them. There's 2 more than what we were talking about doing, but you know, video might be a little bit long because we're talking a lot. But you know, it's something different. We like to do it. I enjoy like seeing what people say about my stuff, and I thought maybe somebody would actually think the same thing for us. But thank you all that sent me stuff to do this. If it takes off and people like these kind of videos, maybe I'll do more stuff at home like this. Maybe not the exact same thing, but maybe something different. But I appreciate everybody that watches my videos and, you know, subscribers, obviously. It helps me. Still trying to grow on YouTube as much as I can. But I kind of want to do things different. I don't want it just to be trucks. Just keep going to trucks and trucks and trucks and trucks. We've all been to a million truck shows and we've all seen the same trucks at the same shows. So it gets repetitive. So I don't want to be that guy. So I'm kind of wanting to do a little different things. Like over the winter and stuff, I think I'll kind of turn more into like a vlog type thing. We probably won't even do a whole lot with the trucks because mine will be parked and it'll be cold in Indiana. So might go do some dumb stuff or just stuff around the house. But I really appreciate everybody that watches, shares, likes, comments. If you guys got ideas, you know, shoot them. You know, if I just need to quit, I'll quit. If you want to keep doing different things, or you have an idea that you think would be a good video, or even if you want to come do a video with us, like, I'm perfectly okay with doing it. I don't want it to be repetitive. Like, obviously, I'll document us going to the shows because things change a little bit at the shows. Like, it's more like our people surround us. But at the show, it's pretty much the same thing, just different venue. But I appreciate everybody watching. Make sure you like, comment, you know, subscribe. Give me some notes, details, things I'm doing wrong, things that are doing good. I don't care.
And in the comments of this video, like, rate his. Like, say what you like about it and what you don't like about it.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
like,
a good idea.
We like the feedback too.
Yep. I love my truck, but there's still things that I want to do to it, and there's things that I might have wished I done differently. I don't know.
Yeah.
But all in all, it's pretty much up to my liking. Like, there's not much I would change with my truck. You know, but I wish I would have went bigger from the beginning. That's probably my biggest regret. But it's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. So, but I'm gonna end off this video. It's gonna be a long one. But I appreciate everybody watching. If you made it this far, thank you. Let me know, and I'll catch you up on the next one. All right, peace.